Alright, and last but not least, we have how to draw curls. So this will be quite simple. I'll teach you guys a simple way how to draw curls. I'll be teaching you tight curls, loose curls, and wavy curls. So these will, of course, vary in shape and size. I'm going to be drawing these relatively big just so you guys can see in a macro version rather than me zooming in. So let's start off with tight curls. So tight curls are generally like curls that are either very permed, like for instance, you have like you have like little rollers that women back then used to use, and it makes their hair very, very curly. So a type of curly hairstyle would be kinkier and thinner. Kinkier meaning curlier, not the other way. You want it to be thinner, and you want it to be very tight in roundness. That is a very tight curl. And notice how I'm doing one side first, then the other, then shading the inside. Then I'm going to go one more step, so I'm going to be drawing the last one here. Remember, curls are basically cylinders that have an opening to it. So if you just visualize these as cylinders, then it becomes a lot easier. So that is a very tight curl. Another tight curl would be, for instance, if you had a loose little piece of hair, and then it curls to a tight curl as well. So once again, I'm drawing sections, so making sure that they're kind of like cylinders. So 1, 2, and then 3. Then I'm connecting these with a spiral looking strand. And then ending it with a hook. So that is a very simple tight curl. Another kind of curl would be a very thin strand that would just generally be kind of almost like a little S curve. So it would just be simple like that. So those are tight curls. Loose curls are generally kind of close to a wavy feel, but generally you would want to first start off with a wavy hair first. And then as it starts curling, what you want to do is you want to just loosely turn these into loops. So notice how light I'm going with my lines, and it's not as tight or not as cylindrical as this variation. It's actually a lot looser. So let me zoom in. So notice how less tight it is. It's actually a lot looser looking because it's falling in gravity. And it's just not being so tight together. So here we have a very uniform, straight kind of shape. Here is just more like relaxed and not as, overall not as tight as these. Let's see what other kinds of looser curls there are. If you look at some like nice stylized wavy hair, those kind of curls would also come in. So these kind of curls would probably be more like one wave, one side, 2 sides, 3 sides, and 4, and last one. So notice that you have a transition of front, back, front, and back. And that is all really it takes. So these are the looser kind of variations. And some wavier curls, which are kind of similar, but a little bit wavier, a little bit more, more so just kind of like a stylistic choice. So these are less on curves or curls, but more on like a texture. So wavy kind of curls would be, you first draw a wave, and then you want to end it with with the kind of feathery texture. So then you want to just connect these lines together. And notice how I'm still using overlaps in their shapes. So I have one shape going up and I see the other side of the shape here. Then I can also once again go ahead and add some little bits of stray hair strands on my own. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw some hair strands towards the edges, and that's more like my turning edge, so that's more like my halftones. And that shows just more form and where it's rotating, right? So that is another way on how to draw wavy curls. And of course, that's just more detail added to it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. That's all I really have on how to draw curls. Hopefully that this helped you guys a bunch. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.